Welcome to another episode of Gate City Chronicles, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Habitat for Humanity, but the Nashua Greater Habitat for Humanity, I believe, right? And with that, before I talk a little bit with my guests, I just want to ask you, if you like the show, we would really appreciate it if you subscribe and you hit the like button, and if you want to share it, that helps us out as well. That helps us, and if you ever decide to come on the show, it helps you as well, because we're here for you. And the nice thing about the show, it's free. You get your message out, and you can share what's happening in our greater Nashua community, and we'd love to have you. So help us, help you, and help those that come on the show to get their message out, because it's a nice thing to do. So with that, I'm going to introduce Christa. I just had it.
You just had it.
Tsechrintzis, yes, and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. Yes, so talk a little bit about what's going on. We have an anniversary coming up.
We do. So Greater Nashua Habitat for Humanity, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary this year.
Yeah.
In November. Yes.
So whenever I think about that, you know, as I was saying off camera, the first person that comes to mind is somebody who didn't build mansions, but he built or didn't live in mansions, but actually built them for people that in need, and that was President Carter.
Yes.
President Carter, yes. And he's like you said, he's almost turning 100.
100 in October. Coming up. Yep.
What a beautiful example of somebody who served in office, who could have probably lived in a mansion, but he's actually out there building homes for people.
Right. What him and his wife did for Habitat, and being the best ambassadors, and are now passing the torch on to others, it's just been amazing.
So how did it get started in Nashua?
So in Nashua 30 years ago, there was a group that saw the need, and we have a group of original founders, and I actually just saw one out at an event the other night, and they'll be coming to the 30th anniversary celebration. So formed as an affiliate under Habitat for Humanity International.
Interesting.
Yeah, so every affiliate under Habitat International is a self-funded, self-operating affiliate.
So where would the event happen?
At Nashua Country Club, okay, on November 16th. Tickets on our website.
It's on your website,
yep,
okay.
NashuaHabitat.org.
So you're still building homes in Nashua?
We are. So we actually serve 14 surrounding towns of Greater Nashua.
Okay.
Amherst to Milford to Wilton, Wyndham, kind of everywhere in between. And the house that we're currently working on is in Nashua. It's on Granite Street, up behind First Church.
Yep.
And we're actually within weeks of completing this house. Yeah, it's been amazing. I came in to the organization at the end of the last project, and so now seeing the full cycle from the beginning to the end has just been...
Is that a multi-family home, or...?
This is a single family based on the size of the lot. Okay. We were only able to do a single family. The home we completed last time was a duplex. For two single family, single mother veterans.
So self-funded, talk a little bit about that. How do you go about raising funds for this?
So our revenue streams come from individual donations, corporate donations, grants, fundraisers, such as the gala, cornhole. I'll ask you for some money on the way out, just begging, but very different revenue streams.
Yeah. So
corporate sponsorships are huge for us. We look for those for the events.
You're 501c3.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Yep. And to fund our house build, so that funds operations, and then we use the same formulas for our home builds, and then with corporate sponsorships, you get benefits such as team builds on site. You get to bring your employees on site and build with us for the day.
Interesting.
We have events such as team builds, women builds, where women and men will individually fundraise and then do peer-to-peer fundraising and then come and build with us for the day. And they get a t-shirt and they get trained by our crew, and it's been a really, really great
Has the Carpenter Union in Manchester gotten involved with this at all? I mean, because they do a lot of training in Manchester.
We have talked about connecting, but haven't yet.
You have one of the top dogs living in Nashua in Ward 2, I believe, and she's actually been on the show.
Oh,
Yeah, they have a nice program there for individuals that they don't want to go to college, but they want to have a really good, solid career.
Yeah.
And you could see the framing that they do inside a particular building, and then they go to job sites. But you kind of reach out to them. They might be somebody that. So how do you get people involved as far as doing the building? Do you get volunteers for that?
We do. So our build crew is a crew of volunteers, and not all of them have construction experience professionally, but they've learned through the years, and we have some experts to help them along and teach. So we have a core build crew, and then we bring on volunteers, new ones for each project as well. We have a project manager on site, and then volunteers can volunteer for 1 day a week, 2, 3 days. We build 3 days a week.
You build 3 days a week?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, we increased that this year because we really needed to increase our cycle, shorten our cycle, get more homes built.
How is it going with the volunteers? Is it hard to find volunteers, or?
No, it's if you give good quality instruction and work and they feel comfortable, they want to be there, and it's a great
how do you
atmosphere.
reach out? How do you find them?
We've done a couple information nights at the library.
Okay.
We put it out on our website. We use social media. Kind of a lot of similar ways we would find a partner family. So when we're building a home, we invite applications for partner families that qualify as low income, 30 to 60% area median income. And then they qualify, if they're chosen, they build the home along with us, and then they purchase the home from us. So they're not receiving a free home. They're getting a mortgage from us that's 0% interest and set at 30% of their income.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's creative.
so
That's
it
thinking
is.
outside the box. That's
It
nice.
is.
I
So
like
it's
that.
families that wouldn't necessarily qualify for a commercial mortgage, but we have that flexibility where we hold the mortgages, and we have a silent mortgage that they earn equity on through the years.
So
it's an interesting structure.
It really is. That's very creative, and it's a nice way to get. Hey, you put some skin in the game too. You're not just getting volunteers for people to help you. You get involved with that. That's great.
The families do 350 hours of sweat equity hours.
Sweat equity.
Building the house. Yeah.
I like that.
And our current partner family has already surpassed her hours and still shows up there to build, and has learned things about her house that, I would never know even about mine.
Right. So, I built this house, and I can fix that. Or I can fix that, or I can put that up, or I know where that's hanging. I know where the support beam is, and
the crew teaches her that too. So they were able to suggest, let's do a video of inside the walls before they close it up, so you know where to hang things. Just things like that are extra for them. So
are we running out of room in Nashua?
it's a challenge for us to find land, buildable land that we can afford. We look for donations. That's our top priority.
Do you recondition homes as well?
We do. We have in the past.
Yeah.
We received a donation of one that we brought down to the studs and rehabbed.
Yeah, I know we helped an individual a few years back on Vine Street, and a veteran, and we really had to gut the thing out and to put it back together again, so that it would be a nice place. But I think there's a lot of opportunities in town for that, for people that the reconditioning and time and gravity, right? It works on all of us, right? Yeah. So the gala is at the New Hampshire Country Club.
Nashua Country Club.
Nashua Country Club.
Yep, November 16th.
When is November 16th? What time?
5:30 to 9.
Yeah.
And we'll have some entertainment, a silent auction. We have great MC. And I think the most powerful part will be Iris speaking about her experience this year.
Okay.
Of building. Iris is the new partner family coming in. So she actually worked with a transitional housing program in the city as well, and came up through to us.
Okay. Is that the place near the bridge?
Front Door Agency is who she worked with. Yeah. And then so they were able to help her stabilize, become financially secure enough to be able to work with us and qualify for the mortgage.
The Front Door is on Concord Street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
My grandparents used to own that place.
Oh, wow. Okay. And that's steps from the new home where we're building. So it's a great partnership.
It's a wonderful program that's going on.
Yes. So, and it talks a lot about like the the nonprofit network in Nashua and how strong it is, and how this young woman could work through them and then be able to qualify for our program.
Living the dream.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice.
great.
So how do people get it, if they want to get to the gala, how do they contact you?
Our website, nashuahabitat.org. All the information is on there. We're looking for corporate sponsors. We are looking for donation of auction items, and we're looking for attendees to come to the
Does the
event.
state get involved at all? Do they give you any grants? Is there anything available for that?
Building in Nashua, we are able to apply for some home funding as well. But we're in competition with,
Everybody.
everybody. So that gets tough. We also receive a lot of in-kind donations, especially on this house. Our in-kind donations came in
What are in-kind
really
donations?
high. So in-kind might be, we have to use licensed plumbing and electric, but they might say, I will donate this number of dollars in labor, and that's
Okay.
an in-kind donation to us. So we're not paying that full bill. We had Denomi Plumbing and Heating who donated our heating and cooling system, 100%. So
Wow.
thousands of dollars there. Carpeting in the stairway.
Who
We had
did that?
hardwood floors.
How-
Carpeting was donated by Floor Me, installation by Ace Handyman Services in Goffstown. The flooring was installed by North Point.
It's good to drop names.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, we couldn't do it without them. The flooring was donated, the installation by North Point, the donation of the product by Denomi Plumbing as well. Bosch donated the units for heating. So
Okay, wow.
I don't want to leave anyone out. We got discount from Lowe's on windows. So the list just goes on.
Yeah.
It's and that really helps with our budget.
Oh,
for our
I'm
home
sure,
bill.
and I'm sure they're happy to help too.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. Inside Out Painting also came in. We participated at the home show this year up in Manchester, and they came over to our booth and said, "What can we do? How can we help?" Came in and primed all the walls for us. Things
Home
like that.
builders get involved?
Specifically, like
Well, just donation or recommendations or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
to a point.
I think they might have been at that event that you just mentioned.
Oh, yes, the home show. Oh,
Yeah.
the home builders.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're looking to become new members there.
Really?
Yeah.
I know
They've
people.
let us. Oh, okay, great. They've let us participate in the home show, so
Okay.
that's kind of been our way into them.
Yeah, that's great,
So-
and it's a nice way to get people involved in not just giving them a handout, but it's definitely a hand up.
Hand up.
It's
Yeah.
a hand up, and what a creative way to go about it. So how did you get involved with all of this?
I used to work in a transitional housing program as well, and then saw this opening a couple of years ago, and it just jumped right out at me, and it's been a great group to work with.
Were you with the front door?
No, Marguerite's Place.
Okay.
Yeah, in
They've
Nashua
I
as
think
well.
somebody's been on the show from them as well.
Oh, great. Yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful program.
We've been doing this for a little while now.
Yeah.
But so we really appreciate that. So one more time as far as the event, it's at
Nashua Country Club, November 16th, Saturday, 5:30 to 9, and nashuahabitat.org for tickets.
and for the people who've just moved
Yeah.
in the area, where is that?
It's, Fairway Road. It's over by Riviera University.
Right, exit 3, or depending on which
Yes.
way you're going.
3 or 4, you can get to
it's
it
in
both
there.
ways.
Right, Southern Nashua.
Yes.
Southern Nashua.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you coming on the show. Are there any final thoughts that you wanted to say to the folks out there?
No, I mean, a huge thank you to all our supporters, all our vendors, and everyone that just helps us along with the process. Our build crew, I mean, they've logged over, I believe it's over 4,000 hours on this house this year, volunteer hours. So, I mean, we just really couldn't do
I
it
love
without
that about
them.
Nashua.
Yeah. I mean, the people are there.
They are. There's so many of us, or so many organizations out there that are out there to give a hand.
Yeah.
And nobody's tooting each other's horn. They're just doing it.
Oh, and they're so humble and
Yeah.
quiet about it. And I try to take pictures and video, and they just want to go and do their mission.
Let me do my thing, and let
build
God
and help
reward
the
me later.
families.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really great, and yeah, it's amazing what they do for us.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So again, if you like the show, if it's informative, please hit the like button, share it, subscribe, and put it out there, and at least come to the event. And show your support. And thanks again for watching the show. Until next week, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.